Unemployment's supposed to be fun, like waking up, playing video games, doing whatever I want. It's supposed to be fun. And I'm not having it. I'm just having confusion, existential questions. What am I doing with my life? Is education worth it? That is what I'm experiencing right now. It's been about 6 weeks since I graduated, and I've kind of settled into my new life, my new identity, who I am and what I'm becoming. And I realized that I've kind of gone through the motions, and I didn't really expect any of this. On paper, literally on paper, I have education, but I feel so ignorant. Legitimately, thought that I thought some kind of clarity would come, but it's having a lot of free time for me. I think having a lot of free time is one of the ways to really get to know someone. It's one of the ways you kind of can see what they're like. You can kind of just learn about them. You can kind of just figure out who they are at their core. And who I am at my core is bored on LinkedIn, on random message, just looking and looking. It's weird because I can't force someone to let me hire. Like I can't pin someone down and be like, give me money. It's a really strange concept. You go, you get some education, and then you ask a company, hey, can you work for them for XYZ dollars, or pounds if you're in the UK, or euros if you're in France. But no, you ask them, but then at any point a company can just say no, thank you, all good, all done. Like that's what they can do. And it's funny because now it's somehow my responsibility to somehow find employment when there's either someone more qualified, or not only is there someone more qualified, but also it's like companies can just lie. You can just lie. Like, you don't even have to advertise it. You can have a job posting, collect people's data, sell it to some advertising agency, and that's completely legal. Fraud is legalized now. That is what 2026 has taught me. Fraud is legalized. I don't think I'm the only one going through this, but this is kind of just a new normal. Like, this is kind of just there's just groups of people. I think men are more impacted by this than women, but young people, men or women, heck, your dogs are unemployed. There's a dog unemployment. I don't see dogs out here working. It's not because of laziness or lack of trying. It's on paper. Like I said, on paper, I should be qualified, but then you go out into the real world, which I don't even know what the real world is anymore. Because some people's real world is wearing a bikini all day, getting filmed by a ton of producers in Fiji and trying to find love. That's not my real world, but that's some people's real world. So in the real world, when you try to find employment, I've hit a lot of roadblocks, and it's frustrating. It's actually kind of, I felt like a failure. Legitimately, I felt like I just did something wrong. But then, as I've reflected and as I've taken real time to just think about this, I realized that I think this is some kind of new normal that I think a lot of people my age, that are 18 to 25. Well, actually, I'm 26 now, so I'm old, I'm cooked, I'm unk, I'm all these things. But at least I've tried. I would tell people, young people, college, no college, just try. It doesn't matter, because you're not guaranteed, and you're legit not guaranteed an outcome. If you find an amazing job, if you end up working at Fang or Google, or you end up working at a really cool startup, that's fantastic. If you end up just bagging groceries at Trader Joe's, because I love Trader Joe's, who doesn't love some Trader Joe's? If I end up bagging groceries, that's also okay too. I think it's just about living a life full of dignity and one that works for you. I've done it all. I've interned at a place, I've interned at a tech company. I've also I used to bag groceries at the grocery store. I've delivered pizzas. I've done people's taxes. I've tried. I've legit tried. So this isn't coming from a place of ignorance or a place of lack of trying. It's coming from a place of, okay, what's next? There is no guide to unemployment. And maybe that's what this channel is. It's just my guide to unemployment, because, yeah, I don't have income coming in, but I definitely have expenses, and maybe I should, oh, well, and this. Now, of course, I do things on the side. I do some freelance work for some families. I do some freelance work, so that kind of keeps me afloat. I'm also blessed that my parents let me just sleep. Like that's all I do here is just like when the camera turns off, I just sleep. I go from vertical to horizontal. And yeah, but I've also realized I've done nothing wrong. There's legit nothing wrong with unemployment. I don't think there's a stigma behind it because I don't think I'm the only one going through this. And I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Heck, I would not wish this on a vegan. And they are my sworn enemies. And I wouldn't wish it on them. But unemployment has just shown me that it's something that I didn't plan for and I don't know how long I'll be it, but I'm going to learn the lessons along the way. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, please like and subscribe. My social media link down below and at the end of this video. Thank you so much and I'll see you soon.
Da chamada, chamada, na cena.